This video is presented by Assassin's Creed Mirage. Here's everything you might have missed in the Assassin's Creed Mirage trailer. Welcome back to Nerdist News. I'm Dan Casey, and today we're breaking down the launch trailer for Assassin's Creed Mirage. The thrilling new entry in the iconic Assassin's Creed series takes place in 9th century Baghdad, and it looks like a real return to the franchise's roots. Assassin's Creed Mirage will take you on an epic journey as you transform from a cunning street thief into a master assassin when it comes to Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Epic, PC, and Amazon Luna on October 5th. But before you embark on your own assassin adventure, we're going to break down all the details that you might have missed in the latest trailer. And while we won't be spoiling anything major about the game itself, if you prefer to go into Assassin's Creed Mirage knowing nothing at all, find the nearest smoke bomb and disappear. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? The trailer opens with a mysterious voice telling us we work in the dark to serve the light. This voice belongs to a woman named Roshan, but more on her in just a bit. That statement and the trailer's repeated evocation of light and shadow has a deeper meaning. Longtime fans will recognize the phrase "we work in the dark to serve the light" as the credo of the Assassin Brotherhood. It also echoes our hero Basim's coming-of-age story. He goes from working in the shadows as a street thief to serving the light as a master assassin. Lastly, this interplay of shadow and light speaks to the game's setting, the city of Baghdad. It's referred to in narration as the City of Brilliant Sun. At this point in history, it's a shining beacon of progress and innovation, and yet it's plagued by the Order of Ancients, that darkness beneath we're warned of. As the trailer opens, we see our hero, Basim, in his assassin robe, stalking toward a target in a brightly lit marketplace. The scene then transitions to reveal his hood pulled up. The hood is one of those signature icons of the Assassin's Creed franchise, and the trailer is filled with homages to that iconography. It's fitting considering that Mirage is meant to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the Assassin's Creed franchise and pay homage to those classic games. A man then makes eye contact with one of the guards. This is Fulad, a Rafik and Eagle Master to the Hidden Ones. Here, he's distracting the guard to buy Basim time to showcase two other key elements of Assassin's Creed: hidden blades and assassination. From there, we see a wide shot of Baghdad, recreated in all of its glory. This is Baghdad circa 853 CE, which places it roughly 20 years before the events of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The screen then transitions to Karkh, one of the city's 4 districts. Karkh is the market district, and you can see plenty of traders there hawking goods from faraway lands. A banner featuring a horse's head against a teal backdrop can be seen in the next shot. This is perhaps a simple banner for one of the city's many shops, or perhaps it's connected to the game's faction system. In Assassin's Creed Mirage, you'll be able to undertake contracts issued by different citizens across Baghdad. From recovering rare items to taking down targets, these contract missions also improve your relationship with powerful factions within the city. Basim may be on the road to becoming a powerful assassin, but he'll still need all the help he can get. And speaking of Basim, next we see him in his normal everyday garb. And if he seems familiar, that's because we've met him before in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Here though, he's much earlier on his journey to becoming a Hidden One, the organization that would eventually become the Assassin Brotherhood. The hooded woman watching Basim is Roshan, our narrator. The way she's framed here is also a callback to Mirage's first reveal trailer back in 2022. Voiced by the legendary Shohreh Aghdashloo, her past will be explored more in the upcoming novel Assassin's Creed Mirage: Daughter of No One. Roshan spent her early years in an Egyptian prison before gaining her freedom and becoming a member of the Hidden Ones. Once in Baghdad, this master assassin takes Basim under her wing, recognizing this cunning street thief's true potential. In voiceover, she says, "You have become one of us," referring to the Hidden Ones. That potential takes shape in the next sequence as we see Basim in 3 phases of his life: a street thief earning a hardscrabble living, a newly minted initiate of the Hidden Ones, and eventually a master assassin. Now, I'm no expert, but I think the key is that your cloak just keeps getting cooler and cooler the higher you climb in the Hidden Ones' ranks. And extremely important side note, did you spot that cat that Basim walked past earlier? They play a crucial role in the game, and yes, you can pet them. Just watch out for the cat's hidden blades though, because if you press the beans, you get the means. As a master assassin, Basim will have many tools at his disposal, including that gnarly looking dagger tucked behind his back. And that's to say nothing of the myriad tricks and tools in those pouches around his waist. High above Baghdad, an eagle soars overhead. This is Enkidu, named for the legendary friend of Gilgamesh from Mesopotamian mythology. Their exploits were chronicled in the Epic of Gilgamesh. And all I have to say is, if bird Enkidu suffers the same fate as his mythological counterpart, no one is going to be safe. No one. In the game, Enkidu is your faithful companion, helping you scout out the city from above to plan the best course of action for getting the drop on your enemies. One of those locations dominates the skyline, the Caliphal Palace, the seat of power of the Abbasid Caliphate that ruled over Baghdad during this period. While this was a period during which Baghdad was one of the most advanced and cosmopolitan cities in the world, Roshan references the darkness underneath. Eventually, the Abbasid Caliphate's reign came to an end as the result of a series of power struggles, and maybe the Order of Ancients could be connected to said struggles. Or maybe the darkness beneath is Basim's widening shadow as he performs a leap of faith onto a guard just below. There's just something so satisfying about that sound effect. And if that unsuspecting target has suddenly very suspecting friends, just make like Basim and throw a smoke bomb to distract them. Between throwing knives, hidden blades, and that smoke, it's never been easier to disguise turning your enemies into a fine red mist. Especially when the smoke is red too, a new tool unique to this game. Of course, much harder is dealing with an enemy soldier wielding what appears to be an ancient flamethrower. Though the weapon is historical, this enemy type is brand new and extremely dangerous. This is most likely the weapon known colloquially as Greek fire. Dating back to 7th century Byzantium, it was a powerful incendiary weapon, and definitely not something that Basim should experience up close and personal. When it comes to being an assassin, sometimes discretion is the better part of valor though, and we see how Basim can use his environment to beat a hasty retreat and return to the shadows. From using a rope ladder to clambering up buildings to using parkour movement, thinking vertically as well as horizontally is absolutely crucial in this game. That momentum extends to combat too. For example, we know that Basim will learn a wide variety of skills across different disciplines over the course of his adventure. We see some of those skills at work when he takes down enemy guards on a rooftop, like the roulade rolling across an enemy's back to reposition himself. The trailer ends with the start of another epic leap of faith as Enkidu takes to the skies, and that's fitting because we can't wait to leap into Assassin's Creed Mirage to explore 9th century Baghdad and uncover the many mysteries awaiting Basim. One mystery that we can help solve is the origin of the song that scores this trailer. It's an original song by One Republic featuring Michal Tamer. The song and lyrics were written by Ryan Tedder, the songwriter and lead vocalist of the band who took inspiration from the game. It also samples some of Brendan Angelidis' original soundtrack for Assassin's Creed Mirage in collaboration with lead vocalist and violinist Laith Sadiq. Anyway, folks, there you have it. That's everything that you might have missed in the latest Assassin's Creed Mirage trailer. Thank you again to Assassin's Creed Mirage for sponsoring today's episode. Assassin's Creed Mirage is a thrilling, narrative-driven action-adventure game that tells a coming-of-age story full of ancient organizations, deadly enemies, and epic assassination action. Prepare to journey to 9th century Baghdad and become a master assassin when Assassin's Creed Mirage comes to Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Epic PC, and Amazon Luna on October 5th. In the meantime though, tell us, what do you think? Are you excited for Assassin's Creed Mirage? Did you spot anything that we missed? Let us know in the comments below, and for the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture, make sure you stay tuned to Nerdist.com.